Tez, welcome to Off the Record. I was trying to figure out how to introduce you, and I think I got it.
Go on then.
I think I got it.
Go on. No pressure. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm not even from this country, so that doesn't make any sense.
Well, recently on your socials, you said that's what it feels like when
I come to Blackburn.
When you, yeah, but you know.
Not when I'm in.
Yeah, but we've carried it over.
I'm in Glasgow. I'm in a different country.
Wait, he's in Blackburn. He's in Blackburn. We've carried it over to
I appreciate
Glasgow.
it. It means you pay attention to what I do, so that's nice. Thank
Also,
you.
so I was trying to figure out how to introduce you because depending on who you ask, you're either a comedian or a political analyst
Oh, bloody hell.
or Britain's unofficial spokesperson.
Who said that?
Everybody says that.
Oh man, that's
You
too
know,
much pressure.
when you say things on your social media, like I believe you,
Man, I could suck. I should say lit.
which also feels like a very stressful career path.
Yeah, it is. I didn't know that was the career path I'd chosen. I'm not Hamza Yusuf. Let's all calm down.
So you're here in Glasgow for a show.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So I went on Umrah last January with an amazing charity called Islamic Help, and they have an Umrah for Orphans program where they take a lot of Palestinian orphans who are on refugee camps in Jordan, and they take them on Umrah, and it's kind of almost like a Make-A-Wish kind of thing for like Muslim children. And
That's amazing.
And so so they invited me to go along and check it out and also do Umrah as well, which is amazing. And it's the most amazing time. And so while we were there, they kind of filmed behind the scenes and filmed a lot of it. And so they've turned that footage into a documentary.
Wow.
And so we're doing a little tour around Britain, starting off tonight in Glasgow. And yeah.
So they'll be showing this documentary?
Yeah, we're showing the film.
okay.
I'm going to do a little bit of stand-up. We're going to show the film. Then there's going to be a panel and a Q&A. And hopefully we'll get the audience who attend to also help support that project in the future, because obviously it costs a lot of money. Because those kids don't pay anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And was that your first time going to Umrah?
No, I've been fortunate. It was my third Umrah, but I've also done Hajj as well.
Oh, wow.
I'm in Hajj season right now. Yeah, so.
Amazing.
So yeah, I was fortunate enough to do Hajj 11 years ago with my mum. So,
Wow.
Yeah, it's great.
So how did you get into comedy?
Oh my God. So let's rewind when I was a young boy, 2010. And I was in London doing my day job back then. And I was just bored.
What was your day job?
So I used to work for the Home Office.
Oh,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah. But I used to work in like policy issues. So I wasn't like sending people back home or giving visas out or anything like that, even though I think that's what my uncle thought I did.
That would be very ironic if you were doing something like that.
Well, if you look at the past Home Secretaries, it's not that ironic.
Oh,
There you go,
okay,
then.
I guess.
Political analyst, I guess. So I was just bored at work, and I was in London, which is not where I'm from. And then I just thought to myself, you know what, I just need a hobby. Because it's a big old place, London, 7-8 million people, but it's easy to feel lonely in a place like that. Because it's not like the sitcom Friends where everyone just lives, you're just living with your mates, and that's not like that in real life. So I just needed a hobby and to meet some people and stuff. So I started looking for writing workshops. Because I thought, you know, do a hobby, do some writing. Everyone's got an idea in their head they want to get on paper. And I need some people, that's cool. And then in doing that, I found a stand-up workshop.
Right.
And I thought, oi, okay. I didn't even know you could do that. And my friends always told me I was funny. Ever since a kid, I enjoyed making people laugh. So I thought, you know what? F it, do it. Worst case scenario, you'll make a fool of yourself. But you'll meet some people, have fun. I thought I could live with that. And then I did it. It was like 1 day a week for 6 weeks. And at the end of it, everyone was in the workshop. They invited their friends down and stuff. And that was our first ever gig. So it's quite a nice, friendly environment.
Yeah.
And everything that I prepared over the last 6 weeks ended up being like 20 minutes. It was crazy. I did that and people kind of laughed when I wanted them to.
Kind of laughed, okay. Yeah.
So I kind of got bitten by the bug. And then after that, I just threw myself into the open mic circuit, which is like the bottom rung of the ladder. It's like...
Is that hard as well, like getting into that open mic circuit? Or
it's not really hard getting in. It's quite easy to get gigs because you just kind of... I think, actually, right at the very, very beginning, it's quite difficult to get gigs because people don't know who you are.
Yeah.
But soon you've done a few gigs and you've done a decent job, then it's easy to get other gigs.
Okay.
Once you're on it for like 10 gigs or so, then it's easy to get other gigs.
Right,
and it's easy to network. And most of the...
I suppose though when you start doing like 10, 20 gigs, you become a name that people recognise?
Not that early. No way, not that early.
So
no,
how many shows do you think you'd have to do before people think, oh yes,
it's more like years.
Oh wow.
No, it's different. It's slightly different now because of social media. You can just put up a clip and that could go insanely viral very quickly for you, and then you might start getting stuff that you're not ready for. But traditionally, back when I was, back in 2010, when we
You were about to say your age there, and then you said 2010.
Slightly more traditional world that we were in back then. It's kind of more years.
Yeah.
So you do the open mic circuit, you pay your dues, you do as many gigs as you can, and you start getting better gigs. You start doing the professional gigs on the weekends in the middle, where you like everyone else is doing 20, you do 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then after that, once you build a reputation of being consistent and someone that is reliable and can make any kind of room laugh, that's when you start getting paid some money.
Did you ever get fed up of like the journey up, or were you just like, did you ever think, oh, I need to sack it in? Or
no, the journey was great. What is difficult is when you have bad gigs. Is when you have a gig and no one's laughing, or there's barely anyone in the audience, and it's kind of almost like if you're a footballer training in the rain,
right?
And you're like, why am I going to training today, man?
Yeah.
It's so wet, and when you get muddy, it's kind of the equivalent. It's most like a psychological thing, but it's kind of the equivalent of that. But you got to go through those patches, and all of those bad days make you better.
Yeah.
Like you, what do you do for a living
like,
apart from podcasting?
I'm a marketing consultant.
Marketing, right? Do you have bad days at work?
Sometimes, yeah.
Right. That's the same.
Yeah.
For us, though, that means no one's laughing at a gig, which is quite embarrassing. But whereas most people who work in an office, their bad days are kind of just between them and maybe one or two other people. But it doesn't mean that you want to give up your job. But you might feel like that in the moment. You're like, oh, I hate this. I never. We're like,
I guess so.
The next day you come back to work again, and
True.
you might have a better day and stuff. That's what it is really. And also, once you guys get promotions, we get better gigs. And so you just got, if you enjoy it and you're good at it, there's something in like being persistent.
Yeah, of course. So I want to know, when you do a stand-up comedy gig and you start cooking somebody in the audience, have you already like chosen your victim, or do you find somebody in real time?
Mostly,
like, do you get on the stage and already have scanned and you're like, I'm going for...
Mostly real time. Because most of the time you can't see the stage from where you are. So if you're backstage, you can't see the stage. And if you're watching from the back of the room, you can't really see the front.
So I suppose you have to get on the stage and see. And it's mostly people in the front two rows, right? Why?
Yeah, because the
they
lights...
can hear you, they can see you?
No, it's because the lights in your eyes...
Oh, okay.
Once the light's there, you genuinely can't see anyone past 2-3 rows anyway. If the place is properly lit, it means you can only see the front 2-3 rows anyway. So beyond that, you can't see anyone. So unless someone's shouting out from the back, you can't even see them. And obviously, if someone's shouting out, then they're trying to get your attention, then you might try and find them. But mostly the people, it's just because you can see them.
Have you ever cooked anybody and felt bad about it? Like maybe...
Yeah, probably.
Maybe like the vet or the accountant. Shout out to the vet and the accountant.
Probably. Not really. I think most people at the front of a comedy show kind of know what they're getting themselves into. There are occasionally, if you're a good comic and you're perceptive, and part of being a good comic is observing things, you can kind of tell when someone doesn't want to be spoken to. Yeah. And you kind of just...
But then does that not tempt you to like...
It depends if they're being a bit rude about it, then maybe. But if they genuinely just seem like a shy person who's just happened to be sat there because someone else brought them along or whatever, then it's kind of like you don't want to humiliate anyone. Of course, unless they're asking for it. Yeah. And by that I mean they're being obnoxious or they're shouting out or they're heckling. Then it's different. But someone just minding their own business and then suddenly you're picking on them and they look like they really don't want to participate. You just kind of back out.
And what about the children?
No, kids can get it. Kids shouldn't be there. Kids can get it, I tell you that. Kids shouldn't be there.
Kids shouldn't be there,
Kids shouldn't be there.
But there's been a few kids at your shows and you realised and you're like, oh, are you a child?
Yeah, it's because, I think because of Man Like Mobeen, and it's not even a kid-friendly show, though. There's so much swearing in it. Yeah. But for some reason, it resonates with kids a lot, especially my character 8, because it's probably like mentally their age. So kids just love the character, so they think that's what they're gonna see. And like, that's not what stand-up is. That's a character on TV. But it's good fun though. But mainly,
I think that's what makes it fun for other audience members as well.
But mainly also, the reason I do that, the reason I highlight the kids in the room is because quite often, if kids are there and the stand-up comedian on stage is talking about stuff that is a bit adult, not even rude necessarily, but a bit more like grown-up topics. Yes. People can get a bit awkward. Okay. And they're like, oh, I don't know, you can laugh at this as a kid then. So I just rip the plaster off and let the kid there. And it's almost like having to go at their parents or their guardian, whoever's brought them. And then
Yeah,
be like,
true.
listen, this is the show. You brought.
Yeah,
this is
you
your
brought them,
This
yeah.
is your responsibility.
Yeah.
You brought them. So whatever they hear now, that's on you. And then everyone just relaxes a bit.
Yeah. Have you ever had a really awful experience with a crowd member where you've maybe thought, oh, I shouldn't have done that, or like they've maybe been rude?
I mean, in the early days when I was far less experienced and was a bit raw and stuff, and people can say things that can throw you off, or you have gigs that are not going very well, and someone in the audience might be like, oh, whatever, it's boring or whatever. And in your head, you're like, yeah, you're right. This is
Yeah, you're right.
This feels boring. So I can't imagine how it is for you lot in the audience and that. So you just kind of got to, now though, like you can handle more situations now. But
I
yeah,
think now
back then-
people coming to a comedy show know, you know, to expect something.
Exactly,
right?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
And do you think that most comedians now have to be like content creators as well?
Yeah,
Whether
sadly.
they like it or not? Well, you said sadly, so do you not like it?
No, I don't like it. I'm not that there's anything wrong with being a content creator. It's just a slightly different job.
Yes.
And and there's content creators who are amazing. A good friend of mine, Shabazz, says amazing content creator. He's so good at it. One of the best in the country. But that's his thing.
Yes.
And he dabbles in stand-up. And I'm the other way around. I'm a stand-up. I think of myself as very good at that. And I dabble in content creation because it's not my thing. And
Do you have like a pressure to constantly post? Do you feel like...
Not really. It's a pressure on but it's almost like it's a pressure that you create for yourself because TV's not regular.
Yeah.
It's not consistent. So it comes and goes. So if you're not doing TV for a little bit, then people are fickle. People forget about you because there's a new person every single week, actually every single second in front of them for them to pay attention to.
Yeah.
And because we're in an attention economy, if my thing is to sell tickets to shows, I've got to be in people's minds. And so therefore I have to put myself out there to be on their feeds. Whether it's TikTok, Instagram and YouTube as well.
So then do you think that you would have the same career if it wasn't for the socials now?
I think if social media didn't become a thing as much as it was and traditional media carried on longer, I think I'd have a bigger career.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you miss it then when comedians could just like disappear and appear again until their next tour?
Yeah.
Really?
I do miss that. But now because content creators are amazing at what they do and they're so consistent and they're quick with it and they're really good at it. And all of that stuff that I don't really enjoy doing, they're really good at it. And so they can just get in front of people's eyeballs really, really quickly. And so before you even got your idea onto paper, onto your notes, they've got the video out.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I was thinking
that.
about that, but you've done it and you done it well. So that's cool.
I'm still not over 8 dying in Man-like Mobeen. I'm sure you're not over it.
It happens.
How did you feel when that storyline happened? And like, did you find out in advance or?
So we do a thing called table reads before every season. So that's when all the actors and the producers and directors and other people from the TV channel and stuff like that, they're all in a room and then the actors read out the scripts out loud in front of everyone, just so everyone can hear it. And that's when I found out.
Oh, what was your reaction?
Oh, I was like shocked in it, but also like quite excited because I was like, it's quite a cool thing to do, like death on screen.
The storyline was quite cool, right?
Yeah, the storyline is really cool. So, and also I'm like, oh, I get to do some proper acting as well.
Yeah.
So it was quite exciting. Obviously, like afterwards, I was like, oh yeah, now I'm not in it.
Yeah.
But getting to do that was really exciting.
Because that was like obviously a big highlight for you as well, and a really popular show. So, was it weird leaving the character behind?
A little bit. I think 'cause I hadn't really done that much TV acting stuff anyway. So it was kind of like a nice bonus for me to be able to do it. So obviously I'd have liked to have done it for a bit longer, but the storyline was the storyline, the game is the game, so it's fine. But it was just such a privilege to get to do it in the first place.
Well, your character was wicked.
Thank you, wicked.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Thank you.
How is it working with Guz Khan?
Great.
Are you friends?
Yeah, we're good mates. He's very charming, very funny, very good at what he does, and alhamdulillah, you know, he's having like an amazing career and stuff.
Yes, because he's recently been in. Is it Bait?
Yeah, the Riz Ahmed thing. Yeah, that was really good.
Oh, cool. So you would class him as like a friend?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And what's it like podcasting with your wife?
That's the best thing. You have to say that though, innit? You're the best bits.
No. What's it actually like podcasting?
It's great because like she's not from this world, but we both like.
So did you kind of like bring her into this, or did you suggest it?
I can't remember who suggested it. It might even have come from my manager. I can't remember, but.
And how was she like quite?
Yeah, so she had a little following on Twitter anyway before we even got together.
Okay.
So she used to do a lot of like trolling on like racists online and stuff like
Right,
right wing
okay.
and Tommy Media, Tommy Robinson type follower types.
Your
She's
best
like
friend.
troll. She's my bestie. She's like troll them a lot and stuff. So she had a little bit of a following. Anyway, so she wasn't unused to like that sort of thing. Obviously, being on camera is a completely different experience.
Yes.
But I think she's so good at it. She's such a natural. And our chemistry you see on the podcast is very real. Actually, it's toned down what it is in real life because you have to keep it PG and stuff. But for our audience, but what you see is what you get. Like we are very much like that. We're very playful. We have a lot of banter in our relationship.
Yeah.
And so I think we wanted to show, especially in our culture and our background, like you don't see that. We never saw it in our parents.
No, yeah.
And I remember once I was at a wedding with my cousin. This is years ago. I was at a wedding with my cousin, and this couple walked in. And they must have been a young couple. They would have been in their 20s, and we would have been in our late 30s because I'm in my 40s now. So we would have been about 37 or something. And so this young couple must have been married recently. It wasn't their wedding; they were guests as well. But just walked hand in hand, holding hands. They walked into the wedding venue. We would stood outside like. You don't see that.
Yeah.
You don't see that. Like, no, it was really sweet. So I was like,
Yeah.
that's really nice to see.
Yeah.
But
Whereas it's
also-
different now, right? You see it all the time.
Yeah, now you see it all the time. But it's also, we wanted to give like young people who've not necessarily had the best examples of marriage within maybe their own parents or even older siblings or older cousins or within their aunts and uncles. Because we have a lot of examples, and often the bad examples are really loud.
Yes.
People talk about them a lot. So we want to show an example of, a couple who are not afraid to express their love for each other, their affection for each other,
Which
and
is
stuff.
really nice,
And also
yeah.
have banter in the way that you banter with your friends as well. Like she's my best friend. Sorry, Abs. So you wanted to show that as well.
Yeah, that's nice. Who's more difficult to work with, you or your wife?
I think we're both difficult in our own way. I think.
Like, do you disagree on things? Like,
I think the podcast is pretty straightforward because.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't know how to do any of the technical stuff.
Yeah.
And I barely know how to do any of the technical stuff
Yeah.
anyway. So I'm in charge of like the recording aspect of it, and she's
Okay.
in charge of most of the content in terms
Right,
of
okay.
animal fact of the week and whatever. So
Yeah.
she does a lot of that, and then I do a lot of the background stuff, and then I only sends it then to a manager who edits it, and then
Gets it
I
like,
approve it, and
yeah.
it goes online and stuff. And then I have to do all the
And
clips.
is it
all
quite
the
time
clipping and
consuming
stuff.
for you, like amongst
Yeah.
all your other stuff?
Yeah,
So-
yeah, more so than I'd like.
Okay.
I think I need like
Yeah.
an assistant or something.
Yeah.
I think I need to like hire
Tez,
like
you heard it here first. Tez is looking for an assistant.
yeah, like some sort of social media assistant or
Yeah.
someone. Not even an assistant. Assistant might be too, but like maybe even more like a manager maybe or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, but just do all of that, take all of that stuff off my hands. 'Cause
Yeah.
then maybe I wouldn't mind content creating.
Yeah,
If they took all the
I
stuff off-
suppose that's
if
that's the difficult part.
they took all the stuff out of my hand that I don't like doing,
Then
then maybe I wouldn't mind doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So, Tez, things I hate about you.
Yes.
Incredible tour name.
Thank you so much.
What are 10 things you hate about the UK and people right now?
Oh my
I'm
God.
I'm sure there's 100 things that you hate
10
about
off the
the
top
UK.
of my head. I have a lot of road rage. So drivers, particularly like on the motorways, like middle lane hoggers and stuff. Oh, I don't like them. People who like Biscoff.
People who like Biscoff?
Biscoff.
Well, I bet you might offend quite a lot of people
and
there.
people who like Biscoff, they can both get in the bin with each other and enjoy it and then enjoy themselves in the bin. What else don't I like? Racists.
I think we all know that.
Only because they're a bit stupid, innit? I don't mind the racists. I don't mind them the hating part because we all gotta hate stuff, innit? So you wanna hate me, innit? But like have good reasons.
Yeah.
Not stupid reasons. They get valid reasons. I'd be like, you know what, this guy's really
Yeah.
fair play. But some of the reasons are so dumb. So I'm like, if you're a smart racist,
Has anybody ever been racist to your face?
not in a long time, not that I
Yeah.
can think off the top of my head. But also when it happens, quite often it catches you so off guard.
Yeah.
Because in life you thought, oh, if someone was racist to me, I'll do this, I'll do
Yeah.
this. But a lot of the time when it happens,
shocked.
it happens very quickly. Like it passes you by very quickly. But also it leaves you momentarily like stunned. You're like, what?
That was 3.
That's 4, man. Biscoff was 2 things.
Okay, we'll give you that. That's 4.
You've really put me on the spot here.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm just a grumpy uncle, innit? So like things piss me off when I see them like in front of me and that.
So if you see something that pisses you off, will
Yeah.
you will you automatically go onto like your socials and start ranting about it, or is
so
that like prepped?
That's what a good content creator would do. But I'm not a good content creator, so I don't do that. But that's what someone who's good at content creating would do. I just like store it in my mind and be like,
You just store it in your mind, and then 10 days
and then
later,
in
you're
my-
like,
oh, yeah, I should do. And then I see someone doing a similar rant on TikTok. I'm like, I should have done that.
oh, you should have done that.
We both thought the same thing, so I should have done that. Glory hunters, people who support football teams from a town they're not from. Particularly if they've got a proper team in that town.
Yeah, but what if their team doesn't have a proper?
No, if you're from a random place that doesn't have a football team, then it doesn't matter, innit?
Yeah.
But if you're like from Edinburgh, you got no business supporting Celtic. Zero business.
Who should they support?
Hibs or Hearts, innit?
You're a Blackburn supporter,
Yeah,
obviously.
that's what Blackburn, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this is really bitterness, but the amount of people who support United and Liverpool from Blackburn. Now, you know, all this energy that you're giving to these outside cities, if you give it to Blackburn, maybe we'd get somewhere.
Well, okay, we'll give you 6.
Yeah. Being put on the spot
Okay.
with tough questions, 7.
I feel like you're looking at me here.
Oh, just coincidence. That's 7. And now I'm just like speeding through it because I'm like, I just need to get to 10.
I can think of a few
Go on.
people. No, I need to hear it.
Oh,
I said
people.
UK or people.
Oh, people.
Oh, that's easy, isn't it?
Innit? Yeah, then it's easy, innit?
I feel like the political rage coming through.
Israel, throw Israel in there. That's easy. Throw Zionists in there. That's easy. Throw bloody Tony Blair in there. There you go, there's 10.
There you go, we're 10. So you clearly care about politics.
I do. So
Who's your favourite politician?
Who's my favourite politician?
Don't say Sajid Javid, otherwise
Yeah, he's the
everybody's
goat.
parents will
Well, you
need
mean
to go home.
the goat? No, I won't mention the goat, Sajid. You lot had a good one here, Nicola. She was alright, innit, until she started being corrupt and that. Too many caravans, innit? Just buy your caravan, Nicola, innit? You don't need us to pay for it, man. Just pay for your own caravan. Imran Khan. Not from here, obviously, but big Inni and that.
You mentioned
I quite like this.
Hamza Yusuf earlier.
Yeah, Hamza's a good lad, but he's not a politician anymore. He's left now, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
So, I mean, at one point it was mad because we had Hamza, Charter of Scotland, we had Rishi Sunak, Prime Minister of the UK, then there was Sadiq Khan, Mayor of London, and then the Irish Prime Minister, he was half Asian.
I can't imagine how angry you were at that time.
It's too much. It's too much.
Too much. Are you friends with any
Give them the
politicians?
country back, innit? Me and Hamza are good friends.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
They got similar outlook on life and that. Saida Wasi. She's a good lad.
Do you ever get tired of talking about the politicians, or is that actually good content for you?
Politics is
isn't it?
fun, man.
Yeah.
Politics is fun. I like politics as much as I like football.
Are you the type of person that wakes up in the morning and has to check the news like first thing? Is that you? And
That's
then you're
more,
like,
yes, but more so
Yeah.
probably because I'm addicted to my phone.
oh, okay.
It's probably more so that than it is.
I thought that gives you content to talk
No,
about.
like, I would do if I was a good content creator training. That's what I should do. That's what a good content creator would do. They would look at stuff and be like, "Oh, how can I turn this into content that would do well for me?" I'm not that guy. I still haven't managed to switch that part of my brain to that yet.
One of
So I need to do
your
that.
quite funny videos on your
Quite-
TikTok,
quite funny.
quite funny,
funny.
funny
Thank
videos
you.
on your TikTok, which I actually laughed out loud, was the one where you had the man behind you and he said, "I hate it when people just take people's videos
yeah.
and they repost it and
Yeah.
they put their face on the front and they're like talking."
And they add no
He's
value
like,
to it.
"Get your own content," and you're like,
Yeah. Listen
That
to
was
this
funny.
guy. Thank you.
Does anybody ever reach out to you when you do things like that and like stop using my content? Or
No, he probably found it
Yeah.
funny, innit? Because I was doing it ironically, doing the thing that he said not to do.
Yeah,
So he
that
probably
was-
found it.
that was
I hope
funny.
he found it funny anyway.
What would surprise people most about you off camera?
I think I've been told this, so I don't want to toot my own horn, but how kind of down to earth I am. Like, I'm just very normal.
But then I feel like you kind of get that on camera as well.
Okay, that's good then. All right, that's good. And then, well, I don't know then. My road rage, I don't think people would suspect that very much.
I mean, I think I would suspect that.
Yeah, I'm a proper uncle, so yeah, that's fair enough. I don't know. I feel like, what do you think? Like, I don't know. Like, what would surprise you?
Maybe like are you quite friendly?
No, I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not friendly. I'm like a Pakistani. What Pakistani uncle do you know is friendly?
True, none.
Yeah, exactly. I am.
Okay.
I'm morphed into those uncles that I hate.
You morphed into one of those.
Those uncles I hate in the mosque because you tell me off when I was a kid.
You've morphed into. Oh
I've
God.
become the enemy.
Yeah.
I've joined the dark side. I'm supposed to bring balance to the force instead.
I'm sure there's
joined the dark
something in your home life like where you don't fully portray when you're doing stand up or like on camera.
Oh yeah, but that's like privacy, isn't it? Like what you see is what we want to show you.
Yeah, of
So
course.
like, you don't see anything more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Do you care what people think about you?
I wish I cared less. A little bit.
That's
Not as much.
interesting.
Not as much as. Like not a lot.
Yeah. When you started comedy, did you obviously you probably would have really cared what people thought about you, but as you went on, do you feel like it's just diminished?
Yeah, a little bit. Like I you know what it is? Obviously, no one likes seeing negative comments in it on their videos and stuff. And so, if you get 10 good ones and one negative one, is a negative one that sticks with you.
That's
a bit annoying.
true. Yeah. How long does it stick with you though? For like
Not like a lot, just in that moment, innit? You're like, and then you remember you got 10 other good comments in it.
Yeah.
And I could give the good advice. It's hard to sometimes take your own advice. But same when you're performing as well. Like you'll see 10 people laughing, but the only face you see is the one not laughing.
not laughing, right? Okay.
And
then
they
you're
might still
thinking
be,
like
they must still be enjoying it though, because people
Yeah.
enjoy things differently.
yeah.
And I've seen, and I've done full shows before where people look, I've got a proper resting bitch face, and then afterwards they're like, "Oh, I really enjoyed your show." And you're like, "Oh,
Like, really?
tell your face, innit?" Like, it's weird. People enjoy things differently.
Yeah, that's true. So, what's next for you apart from the tour?
So I am going on tour. Big show in Glasgow on October the what? 7th, yeah.
7th.
And October the 8th in Edinburgh. And I'm also going to do the Fringe Festival in Edinburgh.
I feel like people who are Hibs supporters now won't come because you've just called not Hibs.
No.
Sorry, if they're from Edinburgh and they're Celtic supporters, they might not come now.
Yeah, come on, I'll cuss you to your face. You can argue with me about it. I'm right though. There's teams there and they support them. No, it's when they're like, "Oh yeah, I love my town, I love my city, but I support a random place from some." Like what? What are you talking about? Come on.
So we've got
Like
the
if
tour.
you're from Scotland, then you can have an English team in it. That's fine because you're not from
well,
there.
why is that thing?
No, as long as it's your second team.
Oh, okay.
If you like, say you're from Glasgow and you support Celtic, yeah.
Yeah.
That's your team.
Yeah.
Then you're like, okay, I also like Liverpool
So-and-so.
or United
Okay.
or Blackburn. We got vacancies. Or Arsenal or Barcelona or Real Madrid or whoever it might be. Like I like teams from abroad because then I'm not from there anyway. So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Like if you're from abroad, you can support anyone
Yeah, I
from
guess so.
another country. Then it doesn't matter.
You're talking to the wrong person here. I'm not a football fan
No, I know, you
whatsoever.
can tell.
so
I'm very passionate about it.
you're very passionate about
very,
it.
very passionate
I'll
about
add
it,
that to
yeah.
the list. Actually, I know you're very passionate about politics.
Yeah,
Football and
yeah.
comedy. There you go.
Yeah.
So
Biscoff.
and Biscoff. We should have got you a jar of Biscoff actually.
I'd have thrown it out there. I would have hit someone
Next
out the
time.
window. And then the place would got shut down.
So yeah. So what else is next? Did you say the Fringe?
Yes. I'm doing the Fringe.
I love the Fringe.
Yeah, it's great. It's
Can you
great
tell
fun.
us where? Like, where-
It'll be at the Counting House at 5:45 p.m.
Oh, okay.
From the 6th to the 17th of August. So every day from the 6th to the 17th of August.
Okay. Can I come every day?
I mean, it'd be a bit mental if you did, but I would probably
I'm
get
just a loyal supporter.
Yeah, probably like as long as he comes as well. That'd be cool. Then at least I'm guaranteed 2 people in the audience.
Okay.
But yes, it'll be the show that I'm doing on tour.
Okay.
So if you're gonna come on the tour, come beforehand if you want, because you can see the difference. Like you can see like, oh, he's working it out.
Yeah.
On that, and then on the tour.
I mean,
it'll
I
be
love the
finished-
Fringe, so
it'll be the finished thing.
Yeah.
So you're more than welcome, but just so you know,
It's the same.
it is
Okay.
gonna be, at least it'll be, by the time we go on tour,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be that different from the Fringe show.
Okay.
But just
Do you
so
ever
know
get
that.
like you've got a lot of shows? How many shows do you have in total?
On my tour,
Yes.
42.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you ever get tired of like the same?
A li-
Do you switch it up a little bit?
No, so the bit I switched up was the crowd work. That's
yeah.
different every night because you
Yeah,
don't know
of
if you're going to be
course.
there. So that always keeps it fresh for me. But the show's the show. In the
Yeah.
same way that if I'm doing Shakespeare, if I'm doing a play, not that I'm Shakespeare, but if I'm doing a play, it's the same play every night.
Okay. Have you ever done a play?
Yes.
Oh.
But it's the same show every night.
Okay.
So the stand-up bit, the material bit is
Yeah.
the same. I mean, it might be 2% different.
Yeah.
But it's the same show every night.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So something we ask all of our guests on
Yes.
Off the Record.
Yeah.
Something that is on the record that you wish was off the record. Tell us
What about me or about anything?
about you, about your career, about anything, about maybe tweets or things people have said about you, something you've said.
Well, I think people think that I'm quite arrogant. So let them think that, innit? It's fine.
So you don't want to...
Yeah, I won't correct that.
You don't want
That's
that
fine.
to be
If
off
you-
the record?
If you want to think that it's cool.
Okay, so
I'd like
then
it.
you've not really answered the question?
If you want to judge me. That's fine. I don't care. Go on.
So you
Yeah. God, I'm really humble, you know. Better or proper humble. Probably the most humble person in this room right now.
No, genuinely, who do you think's the most humble person in this room right now? I feel like
Look how cute he sat right now like a little child. Probably him.
I feel like you want to be friends with him.
Maybe.
I met before this.
Yeah, we met before.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
I don't know. I have no idea. He was telling me that. I was like, yeah. Big time. I remember, yeah, big time. People have shown me. I've got a really bad memory though. I think I've got ADHD probably. But people have shown me pictures of me with them in the picture, and I have no memory of it.
But then you must get that all the time though, like people wanting
Yeah, but I should have an idea of it though. Innit? I should be like, I remember that because it was at least I know the background or whatever. Zero memory.
And how many podcasts have you been on? Like, do you, apart from your own?
Well, like guesting.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay.
A lot. Yeah.
Wow.
I do this kind of thing. Yeah, for a few.
Daily, yeah.
I mean, daily would be a lot. Like traveling to Glasgow for a podcast would be a lot. But yeah, regular. Yeah.
Yeah.
People ask me.
That's cool.
I'm like,
Yeah, and you're like, yeah, that's really
If I was
cool.
arrogant, I wouldn't give people time in it.
Oh, so you just proved that you're not arrogant.
Think about
yeah.
that. Yeah. Think about that.
There
I'm
you
at
go.
76.
So do you want to answer the question or?
Did I not answer the question?
Well, you kind
What was
of
the question?
something that's on the record in the public that you wish was not on the record. Like maybe you've tweeted something that you wish that you hadn't tweeted, or like put something on there out there in social media.
I think in hindsight, I think I should have kept my politics to myself a bit more.
Really?
Yeah, because it loses you fans, innit? But I think sometimes like people don't like people who are too outspoken all the time. So I think maybe it's a little bit counterproductive in terms of like from a business perspective.
From your career perspective.
Yeah, from a business
Yeah.
perspective, it probably wasn't the smartest decision to be like so outspoken about stuff.
And so when you,
But then I'm passionate about it, so it is what it is.
I'm curious to know, when you write your shows, do you write a lot of like political stuff in there, or are you careful about that?
I mean, I write what I just find funny in the moment. And if sometimes it can be a bit political, sometimes it isn't, sometimes it's about stuff happening at home. But actually, if you deep it, everything is political. So there is that then.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just think some of my views I wish expressed in a slightly more toned down way. But then you know.
But then that's
it's
who
just-
you are, so-
It is who I am.
It's
But
who
I'm
you are.
saying it from like a business perspective. Yeah. If I was a smarter business person. Like most like big mainstream people, you don't know their politics. Like, do you know John Cena's politics?
No.
No.
Yeah.
And he works all the time. Not that I'd be John Cena, but I'm saying you get more work if you play the game better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Idiot.
Tez, we have loved having you on Off
Thank
the
you so
Record,
much.
and all the best with your show tonight.
Thank you so much.
Maybe we'll see you again when you come back to Glasgow for your tour.
When?
October the
Into the
7th.
camera?
October the 7th. Get your tickets.
Yes. And
Tickets are available to buy, right?
TezIlyas.com.
Tez things I hate about you.
She's going to link it down here.
We'll
in
link
the
it.
Thing.